two are heterosexual, right?
Are you allowed to ask that?
No.
Why are you charging me more? I ordered the same thing he did. Would you pay extra for a pink box?
Don't have to get excited about it.
Do I look excited?
Sup, welcome back. Whoa, that was a crazy voice crack. Anyways though, sup, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to talk about some ridiculous policies that we had at Mazytime. Because even though there were not that many, there were still a few of them that were just kind of dumb. None of these were like overly infuriating or anything, but they were just kind of stupid, and I really didn't want to follow them. And some of them I straight up just didn't, even though I did pretend like I was going to, especially one of them that came into place during my second to last day. A little disclaimer before I begin, I just want to say Mazytime is not horrible. It never was. Nor are any of my Mazytime videos rants. They're just some things that I like to talk with you guys about, well, my job. And besides, nobody wants to constantly watch videos of me just gushing about my job. I mean, it was a good job, not gonna lie. It was cool. But if I constantly gushed about it in my Mazytime work stories, then I would imagine you guys wouldn't want to watch them. Especially since I have a new job now. Anyways, I'm gonna order these from least stupid to most stupid. So the first stupid policy that I'm going to talk about is the 2 sauces per order bullcrap. The policy was, you guessed it, utterly ridiculous. I get it. It's to save money to keep the customers from taking too many sauces, I get it. But like, it's only sauces, and it's not like they're trying to steal sandwiches or something. Which people have tried to do that before. Anyways though, I usually wouldn't follow this policy as much as I could. If they asked for 16 ranches with their chicken fries, I'd just give it to them. Okay, maybe not that high, but if it was something reasonable, like 4 or 5 for only 2 orders of chicken fries, I wouldn't mind just giving it to them, even though the management would. I have gotten some complaints about the 2 sauces per order thing. I can't blame anybody for thinking that this is ridiculous, because it kinda is. Imagine walking into Burger King, and then ordering 50 chicken nuggets, and you only get 2 sauces for it.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, we were a little lenient on the amount of sauces when somebody ordered more and more of, well, what they wanted. So if you got 50 chicken nuggets, you'd get 100 sauces, and if you got 100 nuggets, you'd get 200 sauces, I think. 4 with 8. So if we just keep going, yeah, you get 10 with 5. So yeah, you would be multiplying it by 2. 50 nuggets, you get 2, so that would be 100 sauces. And then if you got 100 nuggets, which some people have actually done before, and you'd get 2 sauces with those, that would be 200 sauces. Asian math skills for the win, everybody. So that's the first ridiculous Mazytime policy that we had, and one of the more stupider policies that came into place was 2 days before I left. See, some particular people at my store were kind of rude. I'm not gonna say which ones. So because of this, everybody's supposed to greet the customers that walk in with, "Hi, welcome to Burger King." It's one thing to say that while someone pulls up to the drive-thru, because we can't exactly see them when they pull up, and they kind of need a sort of greeting like that. Something about saying that when people just walked in just bothered me so much. And it wasn't just because I had to greet people, because I greet people all the time. Mainly because of the knowledge that I do my job correctly and others just don't, and I get punished for it. Well, welcome to life, me. I literally never greeted anybody like this the 2 days that we started this policy because A, it was totally stupid, and B, I was out in 2 days. So that was the second ridiculous policy that I can think of, and in fact, I've only got one more policy that I was going to talk about before ending the video. And if you've watched my videos in the past, you might know what it already is. And that is the drive-through time policy. I already talked about this in an older video, and I'm just going to go over it again really briefly. The drive-through time goals are 45 seconds at the menu, 1 minute at the window, and 2 minutes and 45 seconds total. And to me, that's just ridiculous. And not just a little bit ridiculous either, I think it's really ridiculous. And the reason being is because we are always unable to meet these goals. One person that comes through the drive-thru will not understand how the drive-thru works. The drive-thru is there so people can just get their food and leave in the quickest amount of time, which is why we have these time goals in the first place. However, there will always be that one customer that always wants to order $57 worth of food or place 3 separate transactions and then sit at the speaker for 3 minutes and decide what they want, therefore defeating the purpose of the drive-thru, as discussed in this video. Here's a quick recap of everything that I've talked about in an older video where I talked more about the drive-thru. But I've had some customers in the drive-thru that would order $18 worth of food and request all of it fresh, and that took like 10 minutes to get everything out, and he tasted everything before he left. We couldn't keep him in the drive-thru window because it was going to tank our time, but more importantly, keep the guys behind him waiting longer. We also had that lady that ordered $46 worth of food, and then complained about how she was missing the nuggets that were actually buried at the bottom of the bag. We even had this family that came in on Christmas morning to order $48 worth of food and then came in and paid only using gift cards. And I actually like this lady because unlike some of the other customers, especially those 2 that I just talked about, she was actually very cooperative and was willing to do a little bit extra in order to get the food that she ordered. That guy that ordered everything fresh just wanted to sit in the window for the entire 10 minutes. And yeah, he kind of did want to hold up the line. The lady that complained about the nuggets complained about the nuggets. So yeah, I turned this ridiculous policies video into sort of an annoying customers video. And that's really all I had to say. There were not that many ridiculous policies at Mazy King. Most of it was pretty reasonable. Well, thank you guys for listening to me talk for like 6 minutes again. That's probably 6 minutes of your life that you should have spent doing something else. Bonus questions on the end card. I almost said thumbnail. And there's a picture of the previous video over somewhere. I don't know. Stay safe, don't die, and I'll see you in the next video.